Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. Today we are going to discuss one of the most important and basic fund planning concept which we need to use in our day-to-day daily life. So let's take an example of my sheet. Here we are having some inputs we need to give, which is what is your budget, what is the risk type you are going to do, low risk, medium risk or high risk, and what is the tenure you are planning for. Based on these inputs, it will automatically suggest how much amount you need to keep in which kind of funds, whether it's a liquid funds or debt funds or equity funds or commodities. Based on that, it will give an estimated fund value. It will be after the completion of your tenure and what is the interest rate returns you will be getting. So let's take an example of 1 lakh budget. If suppose I am having a 1 lakh budget, I have entered the 1 lakh budget and I have selected risk type low and I have selected 5 years as my tenure. So now when I selected risk type, it automatically allotted the portfolio management. It automatically allocates liquid fund. What is the size? 30% of fund should be invested in liquid funds, 30 in debt fund, in equity how much for the large cap, medium cap, small cap, and what amount of it should be invested in commodities. It might be gold or silver. So these are the allotment amounts are given. So here are some examples for each funds. Suppose liquid funds means it might be bank FDs or overnight funds, which can be easily liquidate in case of emergency. Debt funds. These are the kind of short duration funds or balance funds which are available in our mutual fund platforms. And for equity funds, I have distributed into large cap, medium cap, and small cap mutual funds. Commodities you can enter as mutual funds or ETFs. There are different kind of options for commodities also. So I have also mentioned the estimated interest rate for each kind of categories. Like for bank FDs, it's average of 6%, short duration 8%, large cap mutual fund 12%, medium and small cap as 15%, gold and silver commodities which annualized return is around 10%. So you can get after the 10-year completion of 5 years, our investment of 1 lakh will be around 1.59 lakhs, which is giving around 9.74% annualized returns. This is when we have selected low. If suppose if I'm going to be aggressive investor, so I'm selecting high, it automatically changes the allotment size for each categories, what is the amount of size and everything, it will be changed. And depending on that, it will again calculate and it will give you the fund value what will be after the completion of 10 years. So in this 1 lakh investment risk type high, tenure is 5 years, it you will be getting 1.86 lakhs after 5 years, which is around 13.26% returns per annum. So you can see here based on your tenure also. So if you keep 3 years tenure for same high risk level, you will be getting around 13.2% interest rate per annum. Basically the averages which I have mentioned is it will be suitable if you are calculating for minimum 2 to 3 years. You don't consider these averages for 1 year, because 1 year might be fluctuation, might be you can get higher also lower also, because the market behaves. a- Average percentage can be taken only for more than 2 years. So that's the reason I have explained for 5 years. So this is the basic concept which everyone can use in their day-to-day daily life. If suppose you have a fund and you need to understand how much I need to allocate for which category, such that my annualized returns will be some X percentage or Y percentage. Based on that, many people think and ask everyone that where to invest. So this is the sample view and analysis you can use it in your life. Thank you. Have a great day. We will meet again in our next video.